I'm a bit uncomfortable in speaking to this motion, and I come to it, I suppose, as sort of one of the newbies here, but trying to look at it from outside, because I mean I don't think many people actually watch what's happening here in real time, and can I say to both of those people, thank you for your time in sharing with us. And I think more broadly, like, most people are really sceptical, you know, about what we do here sometimes, and how we operate sometimes. And it's not that there aren't really important things that happen here. It's just that, you know, we need to be seen to be doing things properly sometimes. Now, yeah, let's do it at least sometimes. Yeah, just let's do it sometimes. Maybe, you know, other times we'll just be grossly opportunistic. But I guess coming back to the question of the Commonwealth Games and this motion before us, can I firstly record that Legalise Cannabis Victoria voted with the majority of this House, that is the opposition, and every other member of the crossbench to support the establishment of an inquiry. And we voted that way because we thought, and we still think, that there are important questions that need to be answered about how did we end up in this situation, and Mr McGowan has eloquently expressed some of those, I think. But I'd like to just sort of step back 1 minute when we think about this resolution that's before us, because I know, even though I'm new here, I know that when we refer something off to an inquiry, we're not sending it off to a court. Yeah, it's not a court, and the members who will participate in that inquiry, they're not impartial jurors, right? We all take our values. Goodness knows, when working in this place, you get so much information, it's hard not to have an opinion on so many things. But I think, notwithstanding that, it's really important that when we go into an inquiry, we're seen by the public to go into that inquiry with an open mind. You know, with an open mind. That we're, you know, irrespective of our political tags, irrespective of where we've put ourselves on the record, we're going in there for a thoughtful process where taxpayer funds will be spent on an inquiry to try and get to the truth. And then I look at this bill, you know, this motion, and it sort of reminds me, I don't know, I'm going to show my age here, I don't know how many people remember the Mel Brooks classic Blazing Saddles. Yeah, there's a few people might remember it. And you might recall there's a scene in Blazing Saddles where the heroes are in front of a lynch mob, you know, and don't go there. And the lynch mob are saying, hang him, you know, hang him up high. And the judge steps up and tells them all to shut up. He says, shut up. We're going to try him first, and then we're going to hang him. And I'm afraid when I look at this resolution and I think about this resolution and this inquiry coming up, it's awfully Mel Brooks, because you are saying to everyone in Victoria, we're going to hang him. It doesn't matter, you know, what comes out in the inquiry. We've already made up our mind, because this resolution says just that. We've already made up our mind. So it is in that context, and in that context specifically, not because of any lack of questions to be asked through the inquiry, but for the very question of the probity and the dignity of this place and this process, that Legalise Cannabis will be opposing this resolution. Thank you.